I'm at the 6th SIDSSA symposium, and I will be speaking to Minister of Infrastructure, Dean Macpherson, who's given an outline of exactly what the symposium is about, how much extra money government is hoping to achieve or to find, and that is why we're having the symposium. But he's going to be giving us more information about it. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Minister. The theme for this year's symposium deals with municipalities, and there are specific priority projects. We know the state of some of the municipalities in the country. Just can you give us a little bit more about why that was chosen as the theme for the year?
Well, I think that obviously we see the decline in infrastructure, particularly in local municipalities. We understand that there are problems there in terms of capacity, capability, but also funding and financing. And so, unless we're going to do something about it, it's going to be very difficult to resolve these issues. So we're making good progress on the national front, on the big catalytic projects, but it's how do we deal with these, other projects, secondary projects, maybe you may want to call them, in municipalities, particularly around water, electricity distribution, road networks, waste, and so on. So that's why this is really important. It's our biggest one yet. We have ministers from across the continent, mayors from across the continent, mayors from across South Africa. President will be headlining the plenary on Tuesday. Tomorrow we meet with mayors and ministers in various working sessions. So very intensive, very solutions orientated, and how to actually now bridge this gap, which we estimate to be about 1.6 trillion rand that we have to go and find from the public-private sector partnerships that we are determined to implement.
And how's it looking at this stage? Do you think you're going to, and what is the time frame also that you're wanting to achieve that goal within?
Well, you would have seen from my report at the press briefing today that we have over 500 billion rand worth of projects that are either in construction or procurement, that we have hundreds of billions of rands worth of projects that are finished. We ourselves are funding through a 600 million rand facility, a project preparation finance to bring to life around 250 billion rand worth of projects. So I think on the bigger stuff, we're headed in the right direction, but it's very clear, and that's what we're going to go look at today in Cape Town, that Cape Town seems to be the only big metro that is actually progressing in big major infrastructure projects. In fact, they spend more than 3 other metros combined on infrastructure. Now that's not sustainable. It's not sustainable for a city just to be doing that on its own, and it's not sustainable for other cities not to be doing that. So those are the kind of questions that we hope to answer over the next couple of days by bringing mayors together, by bringing ministers together, by bringing the private sector. They are in this conference with us to work out those solutions.
Thank you so much for your time. That was Minister Dean Macpherson giving us a rundown of exactly what can be expected and what his department is hoping to achieve at the symposium over the next few days.